What's up, guys? Today is wacky. Today is wild. I am both. I am both annoyed and frightened. Annoyed and frightened at all the action happening today. Let's get into it. I'm not really scared. Like overall, I'm just scared to keep trading because today is freaking nutty. So first of all, you have NUKK, which was very difficult to scalp. I actually was trading it down here at the twos. I got slippage on like 1,000 shares. I tried to get out when it like went above my entry price, and I got slippage on the exit. Entrance and exit slip. We'll look at that in a second, but we'll only be able to see it on the level 2 because it wasn't a main name that I was trading. LUXH, what do we got going here? Lux Urban Hotels. Yeah, but we will be breaking down today maybe some ways that I could have traded this better, and some things that I shouldn't have done, some things I should have done. I'm sitting up just over $700 at like 717 or something 717. Yeah, 717 on the day with pretty low fees because I wasn't churning a lot of shares. I have a lot of orders actually, but most of that was me trading in UKK with 10 shares and still getting my booty whooped. Because that stock is just booty juice. Anyways, it's now lunch hour, 12 o'clock. This NUKK is kind of running. It's up. Maybe at its highs, it was up, what, 600%, 1,000%? I don't know. A ton of percents. A wild amount of percents. It runs all the way to the 200-day. Let's look at it on the. This, I think, is the only thing that matters. It roasted a lot of really good traders in the chat room that I'm a part of. Shout out to MMU. I didn't trade it. I got roasted probably like, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, a lot of, I'm seeing a lot of, Jesus, a lot of people who are good are red. Interesting. Um, yeah. So the spreads open up. A lot of people had a really hard time trading it. The way it moved, it was just a difficult trader. But I would expect anything from a stock that goes from what was it at open? Actually, overnight we look at it. It closed at like 140 maybe last night. Opens at 221. Has a pretty crazy move pre-market, but then goes from the lows of 170 after selling off for a little bit, curls up, breaks through, pops all the way up to kind of almost reclaim this move that it did pre-market. Does a little cup and handle. Longer time frames would have been fantastic with this. Even just trading the 15-minute would have been great. The 5-minute would have been okay. But yeah, it had a lot of opportunity for traders who aren't so sensitive to short-term moves, and the community MMU that I'm a part of is very short-term traders, and the spreads on this one was a little rough. The slippage was a little rough. Oh my gosh, PRTG is moving. I'll even put this on my little sub chart. PRTG. I'm not going to trade it though. That's a stupid stock. I already tapped the 200. I just want it to die really good. Anyways, a lot of the stuff I had today was like kind of non-interesting. I had like 3 trades that kind of netted me my $700, and then the rest of the day I was just kind of avoiding really bad action, and or just my incapability to trade certain types of action, and trying not to lose on that. And I gotta take LUXH, LXUH. What is that? LUXH. Yeah, LUXH looks like it's trying to make a move here. Come on, give me a set. So now I'm getting into a wall because I'm not supposed to be trading. I mean, I'm supposed to. I'm my own boss, so who gives a crap? But ideally, I don't trade while I'm doing a recap, which I'm going to stick to today. If anything, I'll pause the recap. And you'll just see a gap in time, and I'll get back to you. I don't know. I don't want to trade. This one actually looks promising, at least setup wise. It looks like it's pretty controlled, not enough volume by market makers right now. And if I get in now, I'll just become a mincemeat if I don't hold long enough. And that's just sometimes how it moves. On PRTG was the main leading gapper. It was a biotech stock, already popped up, tested 200 days. So I was like, no, I'm not going to trade that. Those generally tend to do the gap fades. Again, this is not investment advice. Day trading is really risky. A lot of people are down a lot of money today. Even though there is great opportunity, it was high risk to misread the names. And don't listen to me, because I have very specific things that I look at and very specific situations that I trade, and applied to other situations, it doesn't work. And that's kind of like for anybody's strategy. So like, you're not really supposed to listen to other people's strategy. You kind of have to like test and craft your own type of thing that works a good amount of time, and then manage your emotions and your risk profile and your size and all this, and your money that you're putting in and all that stuff. So that being said, it's good to learn, but this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a trading coach. I am not in any way going to take money from you. I don't want your money. I want to make my own money. This is more for posterity purposes, or as like a record. It's like a byproduct. When I do this, it helps me study, because it gives me kind of a direction to talk about and look, and a reason to keep focused. Whereas like if I'm on my own, I just get bored and I stop paying attention, and maybe I don't think through my ideas completely. So you guys are helping me. Hopefully I can help you, give you a little insight into what day trading's like, and give you the real, because I have seen a lot of times trading channels, just the way they're set up is like self-serving, in the sense that like they teach you a style of trading and it benefits them because you come in and buy after them because they buy slightly before you, and they're able to unload into your liquidity, and not get the slippage what I got today. Annoying slippage. Anyways, I'm just here. So let's start with the chart. We can start analyzing this chart action. Into the open, it sold off. That was expected. The volume was really low right here. If you look over here at the 1 minute, anytime I see this now, like I've learned, it's way below this 20 SMA that I have the line. It's only a slight slightly valid indicator. Over time, I think it gets worse too. Sells off, has a little pop there, whatever, dies. I'm not even paying attention to this stuff. And then over here, it starts to do a little stabilization. And that's where I take a trade, get slippage. I stop out after, what is it? About, I think I stop out after this candle. Actually, I didn't even hold it long enough. I didn't want to wait till down there. I had maybe like 2,000 shares on. Pops up to 2.6, stabilizes, whatever, keeps actually going. This is an interesting part I could have seen right here, this kind of chart pattern where this volume evaporates as it's doing this pullback. So I am going to put this on the main screen just so I have it up. This is going now. And a lot of times you can maybe position here for a possible win. Pops up, goes even higher, duck, 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 duck. I think it halts up here. Oh no, yeah, I think it halts right here. I was watching here, and I just I was already up $700. This one had already given me trouble, and I did not want to take the risk on it. I was looking at kind of this pre-market area here where it's sort of yeah, everything's moving right now. Everything's going to the highs. Crazy. This PRTG is moving. I was looking at this pre-market chart right here where this level of 268, I was maybe waiting for a bounce back down to take a little dip, but you know, this isn't my favorite pattern right here where it's like a lot of volume just churning sideways. In reality, I'm looking for a reversal off that, but you know, it's not terrible. Everything else kind of had died. There were a couple notable things. SIDU, SIDU, had an offering. I think they had an offering pre-market. Yeah, they had an offering right here, right before the open too, which is kind of weird. So they have an offering right there, like 615, whatever. But then it totally reclaims. I have it off my charts. It dings my bell. It dings the alert I had, hits the alert, and then ends up being the main runner after out of the open, which is wild for a stock with a offering. And then into the 200-day, it gets above it, kind of taps this haul level, pulls back, gets halted right here at 70 something. The halt, I think, is a longer halt, so it's a 10-15 minute halt, and then it opens, just rips up, and then fails after that. Yeah, PRTG is moving still. I hate that stock. I haven't traded it, actually. I don't even know. Maybe it's really good liquidity. Maybe it's, you know, very predictable, whatever. I don't like it for this time of day either. Not saying it'll fail. I don't know. I don't know there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Game is on, guys. The game is on. The traps are out. The algorithms are, you know, pumping stuff and like shaking people out, then moving it, and the game is on. So that was at CDU. Because of this huge reclaim, I was more open to NUKK and UKK making a move here, and nothing was going on at the point where this started happening. And so I was paying attention to it. I just missed it. You know, I didn't take it. I got cold feet, didn't want to risk it. The action was a little funny, but we're gonna look at it. Let's see if we can make some future money here by doing some study. Good on PRTG, PRTG. Yep. Good on PRTG, going for the highs here. 11.26. Yeah, pushing against that 200 day. Was that just fresh news? That was fresh news too. Oh, they're probably gonna have an offering. Uh, they have news pre-bell of buying some stuff, and then they have news post-bell of like of letter of intent to sell some of their holdings. I don't know. It seems like news that's not really news. But let me sit down here, and we're gonna get a little bit more nitty gritty. All right. So, 7 alert there. This is not good. Yeah, there you go. Flips up to the highs. PRTG. Blowing people's minds. Okay, so I missed this one. Halts up, opens. It's at the highs of the pre-market highs. Double tops and fails. I think it opens low too. Yeah, it opens low, gives a little slight liquidity up there. There wasn't much. You're probably getting slippage. You're probably not getting an exit winning from the halt. And then it fails. Everyone covers, builds back up, fails a little bit again, then recovers, and then makes another high. And then I think I paid attention to it here. Just looked at it, but then it was just like, okay. And then after it gets up here, it's at, right now, what is this? This is the 200 SMA. They both kind of have validity, depending on what you're trading. Biotechs generally like the 200 SMA too. Trades up here, builds up again. If you got cojones, you can take that, but I mean, it's just fail. Almost fail here. Probably got whipped around. Builds up, tests here. So this would be the entry on at like 39. We can look at that. Do I have? Yeah. 39 at 39. Pops up to 5. Could I take this in the future? That's a good question. This is a very good question. Okay, so 740. Yeah, I don't know if I could take that in the future. This one little lone candle after a solid ramp up. Interesting. Does this pop? This first dip gets bought up. Okay. Goes back high. Now this is the inverse almost of this one here. So all the signs are here. It's just like I lost interest in it at this point. It's just so high. I just lost interest in it. It just kept going. It was so volatile. It was halting. I was thinking halt down. I was thinking halt up. And I guess being a little bit more aggressive on the chart patterns is a way to do it. Especially when the level 2 is so funky. And we're going to get into that in just a second. So now this is actually charts looking not good. We'll just stick with the 1 minute here. Chart's looking not good, but then it surprises everybody, makes a new high. So this area here is, nope. This area here has been a danger zone for me for the past couple days. like even up to here, like I wouldn't see this as like something to take. I wouldn't see this as something to take. So, and then there was a level up here. There was this ascending, or was there an ascending? Oh no, I just did that right now. Yeah, there was this. Okay, yeah. So there was ascending stuff that it was going into here. Okay. And then that orange line right there is a big level. And so as you can see here with how I'm talking, it's very like hit or miss. It's very uncertain. Like all of this stuff, this as easily could pop. I think it halted actually. I'm pretty sure that halted. That could have like halted, came back down. Like it was a pretty significant level. It recovers, does the little 3-bar play thing, uh, keeps going, another 3-bar. Okay, and I was kind of watching that. I kind of missed that. Another one right here after the halt. Yeah. Okay. So I wouldn't want to buy the highs. This looks like it might have tried to go and failed, and you're stopping out. Here's PRTG moving again. Fail. No? Yeah. Come on, fail. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, so this halt higher probably was the cue that I should have been really focused on it. And then allowing it. Oh, that's back up. Whatever. And then being okay with trading as it moved higher and not trying to chase stuff as well. I don't know if that makes sense. Chasing stuff in a conservative way, I guess, is probably what I would say. You have this. It looks like it's going to break down right here, but the volume's still low. So the volume closes low, and you jump in. Boom. Boom. That was actually an entry I'm kind of familiar with. This right here. I could have taken that. I could have taken it that down here easy. This right here, a little bit more difficult for my experience level. I don't know if I would have taken any of that. Interesting. This looks horrible. That looks like it's gonna fail right there. I don't think that would have been a reasonable thing to take. You have this happening up here, which is all these false shots higher. At the same time, there is a 5-minute candle that looks like this right here. So the 5 minutes not looking good, the 1 minute's looking horrible. You're at the 200 day. And then this is going again. There we go. It's coming back to the 200 day. All right. So now what do you do? Now it's testing 200 day. Yeah. So you're getting a little taste of the action right now. Hey, now I'm only down $25 on it. This is such an annoying stock. And then it goes, right? I mean, the 1 minute I could have traded that and not traded the other things. Level 2 wise, it's just very difficult to trade. I guess because it moves so fast. I guess because I'm making excuses. I guess, yeah. Interesting. All right. So now it's probably going to open up here. We'll see the halts have been failures on it. So we'll see actually what happens. This is a good study to do. See, just to make sure, double check my lines are accurate on the daily. Yeah, that's a 200 for sure. That's what it was holding. That's what it was holding when I got shaken out. So much mental baggage of it just reversing on me. All right. Well, a little bit more of a macro picture. With such big moves, a more macro play necessary. Yeah, more macro play necessary on that. All right, so back to the chart. Recovers here, does the consolidation in like a zone below. I probably got chopped out in this area trying for like the break above. Ever the optimist, thinking like, oh, it's totally gonna reclaim this after being up 6,000%. No, it's only up 800% right now. 766. I'm gonna take a little screenshot of that. Yeah, so here you would have been taking it maybe right here. That'd be a sketchy one because it'd be under 10. Interesting. All right. Oh, this is not a biotech company. Interesting. Was there no news this morning? Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I think they're going to do an offering. What is this, new news? It's not really new news. Weird. Weird. Alright, so let's go to the tape. Let's go to the tape. When does this open? 22. This should open actually in a minute here. All right, we'll wait for the open. If it does a 10-minute, I'll just pause the video, go do something, and then I'll come back and we'll watch this. Maybe try to trade this. Okay, now this is just dying. Could be a target here. Target of 13, so maybe go for another halt up. All right, let's see how it moves. 1361 is the target. In late. It's not ripping. There we go. There we go. All right, didn't hit my target. I got out at 1307, but 40 cents. That's fine. I'm only trading with 10 shares though, so it's gonna hold up again. Huh. Down to 13 maybe. There we go. Got 10 cents off of that. It's so stupid. Come on, down below 13, 1250, 1250. This level, yeah. That's what I'm waiting for now. Might not give it. It's holding strong. Look at you go. Ooh, the half an hour is closing right now. Totally oblivious to this stuff. Come on. I just changed my hotkeys and I don't want to make a mistake, so I'm not going to use any bid orders. But because I have like one 10-cent share thing and then a thousand share order trader kind of right next to it. That's kind of creeping. I got filled high on that. Stupid. It's annoying. Weird. I made $1 a share on that one. I made $10. Yeah, 27. Boom. This is an interesting candle. Let's see if it fails here. That was a little slippage on 10 shares. That was wacky. Going down to 70s. Alright, this might get stupid now. Six, 57, 58, 59. Buy. I'll take that. $0.40 there. Okay. 30 cents. Ooh, now it's really going. Trying to go at least. It's getting held at 70s. No buyers coming in. I'll get out on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bye. Boom. Got him. Might be able to break even on 10 shares with the she's. Okay, now going for highs here. Letting it sell, letting it sell, letting it sell. A little bit of green, a lot of red, a lot of red, a lot of red, a lot of red. Like that. It's a little early. Just sell there. Alright. Yay. I made back a little bit more money. Still down $10 on it, but not 27 any longer. Alright. That actually was the most tradable it's been in a second. This 5 minutes about to close. It's the most tradable that I've been able to trade in this entire route. So I think if this 5 minute gets above 15, that'd be crazy. Or not the 5 minute. If it gets above, yeah, if this 5 minute gets above 15, that'd be crazy. But if this gets above 45 here, it's going to probably flash to 15 now that that 5 minutes closed. That was a good fill. That filled me at the lows. Interesting. I thought I was getting roasted on that. 10 shares to win them all. Yeah, so as you can see, here's a little tip. And this is not financial advice, of course, but the way I'm doing it right now, I am trading with 10 shares, which is way below my risk tolerance, on situations where I'm not good at, on stocks that are maybe more volatile than I'm used to. So, not financial advice, but hint, hint. You know what I mean? Like, back off on the size. Like, manage your risk. Day trading's so risky. And it's a skill-based thing. So if you burn all your money, for people who trade, if traders burn all their money on situations that they're not good at, and then they never have a chance to get good at it, then it's going to be a bad thing. It's going to recover here. I'm pretty sure. There you go. Come on. Come on. Just go. There you go. Boom. I'm almost flat now on 10 shares on this thing. It's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. If you weren't paying attention at the beginning, I was down $27 on that, and now I've made $27 back with 10 shares. Freaking deacon. I'm down $2 at the moment on it. Um, yeah, wild. This is just so interesting. Like a lot of trading is like kind of waiting for stuff to happen, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting for this thing to move and make a decision here. It's got a minute and a half left on this 5 minute candle. If this 5 minute candle closes like this, I just see a low probability that it ends up going this. If it does this full reversal, ooh, could up to, I don't know. I can see it go to like 16, maybe 17. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna wait till this candle closes, and then we'll get into the video. Especially if it doesn't. I just want to see what the reaction is after this candle. Awesome. So, little small volume candle right here. Everybody's waiting. There's a lot of sellers in that. A lot of sellers. A lot of hidden sellers. I can always tell because like I get filled between the spreads. It looks like I'm trying to get the liquidity from people like me who are buying for that break there. That's crazy. Interesting. Oh, I messed that one up. I got such a good position. Huh. Not gonna check it anymore. I think it's dead now. It's like a zombie name now. Hmm. And none. Nice. Good candle, actually. This is hard because it looks good on the surface. It looks like a good candle, and it actually might go. But underneath the surface, it does not look good to me. It already kind of tried to make an attempt here. It had such a huge pullback here. I think it has to get up here, hold for it to really go. It's a possibility that it evaporates up to 15. Reverse is hard, but I think it's more likely that it just dies here on a lower high. If you're long, you don't like seeing red candles like that. Subtle change in momentum here. Man, eventually I'm going to be better at these names. I want this candle to fail and then for it to curl. I just don't think it's ready right now. Like if it goes, it's done for the day. Whereas I think if it holds, reverses a little bit, yeah, there you go. Then it has the potential of coming back up. I'll set an alert at 14. Let it do its thing for a minute while we do our thing and study some. Oh, there you go. All right. Well, there's a little 3-block play. I see you. Not bad for not taking that. Lack of creativity on that one. All right, so now it's up to 15. It's up to this ascending. Is it going to halt? Totally misses. There you go. All right. This thing can die. This thing can die or can go. I think we got to go do our due diligence. And it's so annoying that it's still holding up. It's probably going to go now. Might be wrong on this one, but do you ever get annoyed at people in a chat room? What was that? That was my video. That was the opening bell. All right. All right, so I'm just going to leave that there. So coming into the day, we'll just watch video now. I didn't think that anything was going to happen. Didn't have any high hopes. I actually had really small size. I mean, not really small size, pretty small size here on OPTX. Because nothing else was going, because this looked like meh, okay. Because the volume was like coming in. Moved in my favor. I was willing to cut it quickly. Goes all the way up to $4 from 80 where I got it, and I was up 400 pretty quick there. TNXP was the main name. It was a continuation name. I think it does a little red to green pop here. Oh no, it pops down. KWE I was trading. What was I trading? Where was it? KWE. Yeah, KWE. It's not on the chart. It's just here. I don't even want to watch it. I don't think it matters too much. I missed a little bit of it. I think it's more interesting to see this. So this almost fails again. I try to jump in with 2,000 shares again, but I try to jump in on the bid so I don't get slippage. I don't get filled. Cancel my order. Keep trying though. And then it just evaporates up to 410. And I'm just like, whoa. All right. Doesn't mean I'm going to chase it. At least not that one. That one, I didn't like that stock. Maybe if it were a different stock with better liquidity, I might have chased it. Let's go. Let's fast forward now. That's basically the day. CDU. This is some wildness on CDU. I only have it where it halts up. Until looking at Lace, and then NUKK right here. Where does I start looking at NUKK? Huh. Okay, so here's where let's change. I changed to NUKK right here. I already traded it. Where did I trade it? Okay, I traded it right. It's going to be on the level 2 on the left-hand side, no chart though. So this is kind of as it was holding and about to curl. Kind of low volume going through, but I was confident I'd be able to get an okay fill on it. Let's see what actually happens. I think I tried it for the break of 25 here or something. So first trade on NUKK right here. I jump in. I jump in literally at like 24. Yeah. And I get filled at 27, and I'm like, I'm out of this. And they sell me at like 26. Or they take my shares at 26. And I'm like, thank God I sold though. It's down to 18 right now. But it was only 2,000 shares. To be fair, it's like no money at all. That was my first experience on it, and because of that, I didn't trade it the entire day. Like, I've learned now, after getting punched in the mouth so many times, that like if something's not handling my shares well, it's a really bad thing for me to trade. Granted, I end up missing crazy moves like this, but these crazy moves, the 600% move, I didn't have like a template in my mind where I'm like, okay, I think this thing's going to move 600%. The only thing that I could say that maybe would have said that could happen was this is such higher volume than anything over here. Like even the pre-market, like it's high day volume. And then it holds above that high day volume. So chart. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I actually have an idea. I have an idea here. And bear with me because it's like in my head and I'm gonna put it on paper. Yeah, so the highest green bar volume right there. There we go. Now it's pushing again, and it's still holding above. What's going to happen here? Well, I don't know. Well, I got slippage on that. That was dumb. Wow. This thing is silly. I got like 30-cent slippage down there, which is okay because it's kind of like where it's kind of going in the direction of, what you want to happen. And like it's at the highs, is crazy. I have 10 share orders pushing this thing around. That is wild. Absolutely wild. Anyways, and that's why I'm not trading with big share size right now. Hmm. Oh, that's annoying. Now I'm down $1 on it. Oh, still absorbing. Down $3 on it. There's some sell orders hunting. Like they kind of just like float them in there in between the spread. That's how they get them. That's how they can get me. Now I'm down $5 on it. Interesting. Oh, it just keeps hunting. I love it though because I'm doing it with 10 shares, so it kind of fucks with their algorithm. I think they just hit any order. They hit any order that comes in with total reversal. Just got $1 a share right there, but boom. So went from down $4 to up $3 on 10 shares. PRTG moving. All right, let me see what this looks like here on this. Interesting. Stopped out too early on that one. It looked funny though. It looked like it was gonna do that. Yeah. That's the wrong place to get in. We're just letting it happen. Yeah, no. Ooh. There's a seller right there. So the way these algorithms work is they push the stock down, they hold it in a place, they wait for a buy order to come down to dump on it, or the buy order to come in to sell a whole bunch of shares onto it and move the price lower. And then they have the inverse algorithm on the other side of that. And my goal usually is to get where you're out of the way on these. I don't know if that's going to go. Yeah, because sometimes those algorithms will step out of the way, other times they just sit on the price. So they're a very specific type of algorithm. And it usually gets scalpers pretty hard because it'll wait for you. It's not going to. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, got slippage on that. That's for sure. Annoying. Oh, and then it goes. Huh. Traders don't want it up here. Still might go though. There's no volume. No volume and it's holding. I need to see the volume because that's going to reverse then. I'm going to hold till then. Boom. Okay. Yeah, did not as much as I thought it would give me, but yeah, these. I think a lot of it too is like hidden sellers in between the bids, and then the algorithms are just trying to fill the hidden sellers. That's my another one of my theories. I don't think these. Well, they definitely are nasty algorithms, but I don't think they're like that crazy because when it's just one on one, they're very predictable usually. Doesn't mean you can win against them. It's just they're predictable. Like you just lose predictably. Hmm. Interesting. I still say it goes here. Um, I'll keep trading with 10 shares. That's okay. The problem is also on the 5 minute. There's no kind of defining volume here aside from a general bullishness in it going higher. Like it's not a lot of volume up, for a 5 minute candle. And so you do have those algorithms that you're playing with. So you versus them you got to understand like when they get out of the way. And that only came for me after like interacting with them a lot and seeing how the price action moves in a very counterintuitive way. And then when it changes, like knowing that, it's been super helpful. Not saying I'm perfect, and like there are a lot of stocks actually where I do not do well on because I don't get those, at least scalping wise, right? Because I don't understand those algorithms. But once you get to know an algorithm, you'll start seeing its like patterns in a certain way across other stocks too, which is actually really helpful. But it's all just like screen time, really. Screen time and like actively understanding it. Is this a dip or a halt? Dip or a halt? I say halt. I say halt. Halt it, baby. Halt it. Halt it. Oh, buyer came in. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Because we are going to study this. We are going to get better. Back to the videos. PRPTG. Huh. This is actually maybe a stock that I might want to trade right here. Nah, traps, just traps. Let's go back to the video. All right, so we're going to focus on the first part of the day. Once it goes wild, I guess we can focus on it, but I'm going to have to pause the video, have a snack, and you'll just, yeah, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so this happened right here. So you have this big run up, this candle like looking like it's getting stuffed, but then it kind of popping above. Looks like it might try to go here. I'm sitting here like a hobo trying to buy the bid because I hate this. I hate getting slippage. Tries to get pushed down there pretty harshly. Green coming through. It's holding lower. A little bit more green coming through. A little bit more, but it's popping up above. More green. Buy. Probably sketched out right here. He's selling. Moving. Okay, so this one moved a lot by the 1 minute. Sometimes you have a 1 minute driver, and then sometimes you have a chart driver. Or a level 2 driver. Sometimes you have a 5 minute driver. The power, the indicator power will shift from stock to stock, and it's important to get it as soon as possible. Okay, so now the 1 minute driver is taking shape. So if you're in it to close that last candle, you're now sitting up nicely, and you're selling into 3 probably. Now it's holding above 3 for now. You're buying back, maybe. You're like, oof, why is it so sketchy? There's a big bid. Bid's still there. You'd probably be unloading somewhere right here. Buy again. Sell again. So you'd be scratched on those 2 trades, negative really. Buy. Holding. Ooh. Yeah, it's holding you under the water right now. So I should have been in at this test of the trend line right there. So that last mental trade, I should have been in down here instead of up there. All right, so then it does that. And then what happens here? Why did I miss this here? don't know if I would have taken this if I wasn't already in it. Okay, so a place where I could have taken it, which was risky, is like the hold right here. It's kind of selling off, kind of holding. I'd be in at 35. Being at definitely at the highs of that consolidate, the micro consolidation, but it would be possible with the high risk of it reversing. So you have to be small. Here's another interesting one over here. Once that goes, just give me a second. We just had a interesting one go. A stock of interest. NUKK-ed. Holy moly. What the hell? That's wild. I'm like trading with no size on it, so don't take anything I say seriously here. Go! It's not halting. Nice. I think I got over 800 for the day just trading with 500 shares on this stupid stock. Alright. Yeah, baby. Alright. Anyways. Let that do its thing for now. In fact, if it wants to keep going. A lot of stuff moving today, so like I was taking trades that I might not have otherwise taken on LUXX, although there was no size on it. That was the other thing. But I don't even know where this thing's gonna go to. What is like not very distinct daily chart patterns. Might just evaporate to super highs. Okay. All right, then we're watching it. Now we're looking at this. It like makes a red high here, but it's a low volume candle, another low volume red, and it's like, can you take it? I think you probably could. So where would I get in? Probably right here. It's gonna shake me out, I think. It's looking like it. Looking like a good old fashioned shakeout. Uh-huh. Theoretically haven't sold yet, but like in reality that would be a hard hold. I probably would have got it out. So cut right there. Yep, someone else cut right exactly where I wanted to cut. Might have got slippage, might have not. I don't know. All right, so the 5-minute closes here. It looks like it's gonna die. So sitting here waiting for breakdown. It's not dying, it's hesitating. Oh, trying to die. It's back in the 90s. Take a tester. Cut. Buy again. Probably got to slip up to 95. Sell again. Huh. Buy. Decent entry. And at the lows, holding. Sell half up here at 4. Bada bing, bada broom. Yeah, now the 5 minutes looking interesting. If you can hold it, I'm like, let's just say I hold it. Hold it. Hold it. I would sell near 25-ish, it looks like. Theoretically, if I was smart, or if I, didn't want to hold it for a long time, then it goes back up again. So this is an interesting one. What happens here? I mean, I always find that, like, looking back on it, if I were to go by the candle by candle basis and what the chart is saying, it all makes more sense. But it's hard to ignore the level too. It's really hard to ignore the level too. Because that could save your butt, or it could shake you out. So I don't know. Okay, so this candle's about to close. Closes green. Okay, what's it gonna do? Oh wow, it pushes. So you buy. I bought right there with 1 share, and then I sold for a small win. Okay, look at this. This is trying to halt up again. No, I don't like it. It's probably gonna go, but whatever. I don't give a scheiße. I don't give a scheiße. Okay. Stay focused. This video is running a long time. All right, so this is going to be the 5-minute candle here. It closes really strong, and this is what happens after the close. 4, 5, and people think it's going to get reversed. It slows down, creeps a little lower, comes back up, 45, 46, 52. Okay, so maybe you're taking a buy right here just in case you're feeling a little heady. Pushes a little higher. There's some bids coming in, but it's not really moving. And then it really goes up high. And now you're like, cut, take your winnings. Interesting. This does a little 3-bar, rebar. So this is tight. Buy at the close of the candle. Instantly pops up. And wow, just all the way up there. And it keeps pushing. So like on the 5-minute, like you have this big consolidation above these candles of a lot of volume, which means a lot of people are trapped. And then now it's back to doing price exploration. See if I can identify another look entry as I fast forward here. I don't know, I guess. Maybe that new low if I'm crazy ballsy. Maybe right here. Oof, that would have got punished. All right, and then I was gone for a walk, and so that's why this is frozen right here as I'm fast forwarding through it. Come back, and it's just like goes from 5, and then I'm back, and it's at 10. And I'm just like, wow, okay, the costliness of the walk and the coffee and all that stuff that I was doing. How much time passed? It was maybe like 8 to 8:20, so like maybe 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes before I come back, and then now it's up at the highs. All right, so I come in, start trading this. Now I'm looking for, it's out of the haul here. I'm looking for the halt higher. I get shaken out there, but I stop watching it, which was the mistake. Buying right there should be. Or maybe that second. Oh. Boom. That would have been lit. Yeah, target would be the 200. Zippity doo dah. All right, so it halts again. Or no, does it halt again? I don't think it does, actually. I think it teases at halting. Okay, so maybe getting in here for that, looking for the reclaim. Yep, that would be a good trade. Now it looks like it's getting pinned because it keeps tapping the highs there. Bada bing, bada boom, game's up. All right. Well, that was the study of NUKK. I know it's a longer video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, day trading is risky. Yeah, that's about it. I think I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.